Hey guys, I thought it would be fun to share with you this kind of midway through because, well, let's face it, I'm not sure I will finish this. So this is an A5 insert with the Tomoe River paper, this super thin paper that gets all gorgeously and crinkly when you add watercolor to it. Now, it doesn't look like this. It comes with just kind of like a simple blue cover that is craft on the inside, and mine was dark blue on the outside. And I'll try to link to where I got this. I think somewhere on Etsy. I think. I'll try to remember. So anyway, what I did was, first of all, I just adhered to the cover on both sides these papers from a recent, not a recent, but sometime this year, Daphne Diaries magazine. So they always have these gorgeous patterns, and just look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So I think these were supposed to be like chocolate wrappers, but since I don't give away candy because, you know, I want to eat it, there was no use for that. So I just cut two of these pieces. Oh my gosh, my desk is at this stage of complete chaos, but here it is. There, it's the, I think it's the is it number one? Yeah, number one from 2017. I think they come out, I think 8 issues a year. And there they had these here. See the chocolate wrappers. So, and I think there were 2 or 3 papers just like these. So I just cut these and used one on the front and one on the back, and you see that I still have more left. And then I went over it to secure it. I adhered it just with some tape runner, just because I find that using actually wet adhesive kind of gets it all crinkly and not in a good way. So I used this, and then around the edges I went with one of the Jane Davenport washi tapes to secure it, including, and then on the inside also I went really through the spine. It was really easy to do, believe me. If I tell you it was easy. And then here I want to add something, so I just added some gesso. This one, the Liquitex Super Heavy, and it's really has a great texture, so I can add to it with pencils or paint or whatever I want. Even watercolors, it creates a different look. And inside I was messing around. So these were, I think I made kind of 3 pages with some watercolor, and then I didn't touch this thing for months. And then I got a question from on my Facebook group from the lovely Geraldine, and she was wondering, I was going on and on about the Distress Oxides. Wait, let's take my favorite color. The picked raspberry is absolutely amazing. So she was wondering how I was going on and on about the Distress Oxide and how amazing they are, and she was wondering how they looked on the Tomoe River paper. And, you know, her wish was my command, so I went exploring, and I am completely in love and obsessed. So I started, so these were, I just played around with watercolors. It had only the watercolors, and then this is all these, you know, here it just had the lines in watercolor. All this is the oxides. And you can see also on this craft cover that you can see how lovely and opaque they are. I'm really waiting for them to bring out the Picket Fences one. I want them to bring the Distress Oxide in white. Can you make that happen, Tim Holtz, please? So, so these were just playtime, and then here is where I started. So I think you're zoomed in enough to see this, but I hope that the camera can get just how chalky it doesn't really leave a residue. It really it really doesn't. If it is, then it's something really minimal. But I really hope you can see just how gorgeous this is. So I was just playing around. I had my craft mat here, and I was just, you know, dipping the pad on it, adding water. Then I brought in some distress mists, and then I brought in also some of the Prima Bloom ones, but these I don't recommend using them on this paper. We'll get to that in a sec. And I brought in a couple of stencils, and I was having the best time. So I'll show you. I was trying out different color combinations, and I wasn't working just in this at any given time because it got pretty wet, and I didn't want the pages to stick together and everything going completely messy. So what I did was, I also have these papers in loose form. So I had a bunch of them just lying next to me, and look what I did. I just couldn't get enough of it. It was just too much fun. So you see how the paper gets all crinkly, and it's super thin. It's amazing. What can I say? It's amazing. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these because I don't journal so much. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Anywhere that you see it sticking, that's the Suprema Bloom sprays. Now, I don't know, it could be that it's sticky because I haven't used these for like a couple of years. So that could be the reason. But anywhere you see it sticking, it's not the Distress Oxides. The Oxides are amazing, amazing. So I'll just show you. Here I was playing around with, you know, this color scheme with these, probably maybe a little bit of the peacock feathers, and just so much fun. And then here I had a whole bunch of colors going on, and you can see everything kind of flowing together. I can't tell you how fun it was to play around. So this is all with a stencil. It's one of the Dina Wakley stencils that I have, and I would recommend it if I remembered how it was called. Something like mini something. Anyway, I'll try to link you to this. And this is just a mess. And this is probably my favorite colors. Messing around. Here I brought in a couple of different stencils, finally. Here, anywhere it's sticking, wow, this is really bad. I didn't know this happened. So this is with those Bloom sprays. Again, I'm not sure if it's because mine are old or just their formula, but yeah, don't use them on these guys, or check first. So just trying all kinds of different colors. Here I just felt like swatching my current more limited palette. Limited in my book is 25 colors. And these are mostly schminke, but there are a couple of different colors there. This was with watercolors mostly. No, it was completely with watercolors. Here I also added, so this is the Oxides, and then this gorgeous color is this Grog Squeezer, and the color is Neon Orange. And then the blue, I'm not too crazy about it. It's that one. It's a bit too dark for my taste. It's called Miami Green. And then some more Oxides. And this, I just love, I mean, the yellow with the pink together is amazing. Playing with some stencils, and I just started adding also the distress sprays, and I think also a bit the dilution sprays. That looks like dilutions, right? I mean, nobody creates this insane pink except the dilution spray. So you see this is getting completely messy, and everything like this completely flowed here. And I'm kind of halfway through, and I have all these. So I started just writing a little bit. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this, to be honest with you. It was just fun to make. I don't know. It could be something that I'll just stick stuff in just to have something pretty. Maybe I'll journal in it. I don't know. I really don't know. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Thanks for watching. Bye.